What is up, everybody? How's it going?
Whoa,
Welcome back to the channel.
Pete.
We
Looks like you really stepped in it this time.
haven't uploaded on
Where in
this
the
channel
world
in
are
quite a
you?
while.
Hello?
As Grounded 2 is coming
Whoa!
out in a couple of weeks.
All right,
I think
Pete.
it comes out
Remember your
early to
scout training.
mid-July.
Step one, get your
That's
bearings.
the reason we're back in Grounded, because I just want to get to know the mechanics again, sort of get the story again, and basically I just wanted to play the game again. So, bring you all along for the ride on this one. The worrying part is, though, I can't remember anything about this game. Like, I know base premise of the story. I don't think I ever actually finished this game, though. So that's kind of another reason why we're back. We've chosen Pete as the character because he gives slight more dialogue into random bits and pieces. I kind of remember, like, the start of the game.
What's that?
The game has updated a lot since I last played it. I will say that.
Oh, wow. My scout training doesn't have a merit badge for this.
This is also the third time I'm trying to record this. Because I messed up the last two recordings. Can I... Do I make a leap? Right, let's try for the jump again.
Nice and clean.
Got it. Oh, I did actually hurt myself in doing that. Anyway, I know we need quite a few little pebbles. So I am going to...
Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
Okay. You can eat consumable items via the inventory menu. Okay.
Consulting Detective Weevil, hot on the trail.
Fair
He's
enough.
got a nose for the truth.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we got a field station over here. So let's... right. Got some granola bars and the resource analyzer.
Logic dictates that there are probably more of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone.
Okay. Anyway, let's research that. Because that gives me crude rope, fiber bandage, and plant slurry. I should probably do a sprig as well. Just so we can get a little bit more stuff from the sprig. Spiky sprig, trail marker, roasted spit, sprig fence, and plant fiber. It's always good. And I guess we'll do pebblet. Pebble spear and pebble axe. We do actually need the pebble axe. That's not a bad thing to get. Next charge is at 9:07. And then we can do either the sap or the mushrooms. Okay. We'll figure that out later on. Okay, the game's asking me to craft a pebble axe. So I suppose we can give that a go right now. Pebble axe. So it wants me to make a rope. And then I suppose we'll just make the pebble axe. Make a pebble spear as well. Don't need the bandage as of yet. Crude rope and a sprig. Trail marker, roasting. And then all the different stuff that we can use pretty much.
Look at the size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale?
No, this thing you're on about. Okay. I mean, we can go to third and first person. Okay, fair enough. Suppose we'll do target.
Velocity killed the tiny Pete. Huh. Well, looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers. I don't think that worked properly.
That one's
Seems like
being
the machine
abused.
needs all three lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them?
That's why we got the pebble spear, pebble axe. Sorry, not the pebble spear. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. That's given us three of those. Okay, good to know. So I can block. Right. Anyway, well, that's the second one now being powered. Do we go and power the third one? To be fair, I do know from when I messed up the recording earlier, I can make some armor. I just need some clover leaves for it. Can't remember how many can't remember how many I needed though. I need to stop trying to speak so quickly. It doesn't work. English is not my strong suit apparently when it comes down to talking in this game. Anyway, I suppose now that we're back here. Oh, we got 2 charger. Okay, so we can do a clover leaf. Learn to storage basket, clover table, clover poncho, clover shin guard, clover hood, and plant fiber. Good to know. That's giving us a level up as well. So, new recipes is pebble hammer. Do I do sap or mushroom? I suppose we'll do sap next. Plant lamp, workbench, sap sconce, and torch. So next charge we'll do mushrooms then. How do I make the armor? I need a workbench. I need 1 for that, 3 for that, and 2 for that. So we got enough. I just need to make the workbench. Right, I'm back and I've got the grass planks. So now I can do a hood, poncho, and a guard. And we can equip the hood,
less squishy now.
the poncho, and the guard. There we go. The reason I did that is because I think I remember what's going on over there, and I think it's little ticks that I've got to fight, so having a little bit of armor is just a good thing in general. There's a tick. Oh my god, it jumped at me. Oh, it's a lawn mite. My bad, it's not a tick, it's a lawn mite. Okie dokie.
Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red insect?
Oh, hello. There's multiple of you. Ow. Well, I'm getting mite fuzz. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Oh, worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
Just down them, Pete. It'll be fine. I can hear one around me that's like moving. I like how these ones only take 1 hit. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more higher up. I might need a torch.
By the power of Helion, champion of the sun!
Stop it. Ow. Do you mind? Oh my god, they're jumping out the darkness. Stop jumping out the darkness at me. This is very concerning. I'll tell you what I do want to make. Can I make a pebble hammer? Oh no, I don't have a sprig. Oh, that would have actually been useful. We might have to come back in here in a second. Yeah, because I think going through there's a good idea. Okay. Okay. There was a reason for that. That's because I believe behind here there is actually some good stuff. Right. Can't actually remember what is behind here. Bright light!
Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
Sturdy Scab.
Scabby. Additional flavor scheme available.
Meteorider. Okay. Scabby schemes allow you to change your interface to new visual flavors. You can choose unique ones to use for both daytime and nighttime in the OS tab. Okay. Understandable, I guess. Oh, it's actually sturdy quartz. So you got sturdy marble and sturdy quartz. Need an upgraded hammer for it, though. Oh, well. Anyway, back to the machine thingy. Alright, anyway, we are back at the thing now. So I can activate this. See what this does, shall we? Nope. I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, something bad happened.
My bad?
May have kind of blown something up a little bit. Investigate the oak tree explosion. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. I do kind of want to go back over here. Hey, the ant's carrying something. What you got there, little ant? What you got? I don't actually know what he's got. He's happy, whatever he's got. Can I analyze stuff? Oh, we got max. Nice. Right, might fuzz. Arrow, might hat, stuffed might, fuzz on the rocks, might mount. Arrow's kind of interesting. I do kind of want to make a bow and arrow, because I love bows and arrows in games. Right, I know what it wants me to do. I think we'll probably do it in the morning. So what I might actually do is try and make one of those.
It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep.
Sleep to bypass the extra dangerous nighttime, or set a respawn point to return to in the event of death. Might as well. Keep a few bits and pieces stored away. I suppose, if I put it up here. At least we're sheltered from the elements then. Alright, respawn point set. Okay, we can get that.
Don't even need to boil
Nice. I want to get the bow and arrow in 4, but I don't know how to make a bow. Ah, what's that? Okay, probably a better idea if we head home. Okay, we are back. Let us see if we can. Okay, we can't do anything. That's good. That means we haven't picked up anything new. Let's get some sleep. Sleep till morning. And in the morning, we will head over to the tree. Okay, so we need food and water. I wonder if I do actually make an arrow, if I can then, what's the word? Make the bow. Like, you need to make the arrow to research it to be like, hey, I can make a bow now. Just eat all the mushrooms. There we go. To be fair, we could do with a few more mushrooms for the road. Ooh, there's a spider over there. Ew. Don't really want to go that way. I'm underneath the candy dispenser. We are inside the candy dispenser. Don't know what good that does for me. Tell you what, let us move on to the tree. That's a ladybug. Got really scared then, because the last thing I saw moving the...
Hark, yonder lady of the clover forest. On what errand does the day find you?
He's friendly. I get the feeling the only thing that isn't going to be friendly is the spiders. Which I do actually have to keep an eye out for right now. Don't go that way. The tree's over there. I think there's a snail over there. No, nothing coming out. Oh. Juice drop. We do kind of need food. That is kind of why I keep grabbing the mushrooms as we're like walking around. Because otherwise we're going to starve to death. And that's not really a good thing. Anyway, let's continue pushing onto the tree. He says, I think we're actually on the tree. Old anthill. Oh, there. That's the old anthill. Yeah, I'm not going in there, because if it's an old anthill, what drove the ants out? I'm gonna guess a spider. Okay, that's a ladybug. That's fine. Ew, there's spiders in there. They don't look like orb weavers. They look like they're going to be bigger spiders than I would like to mess with. Yeah, no, they ain't orb weavers. Their legs are too thick for them to be orb weavers. That means they're more dodgy spiders. I don't really want to go and deal with those, so let's go this way. And we're in. Okay, we've made it to the tree lab, everyone. Oh god, this tree lab got absolutely abused.
Those look like idealized geometric shapes in that pink thing.
They can't be real. Why can't they be real? Okay. Resource surveyor? Unpowered. Lovely. Raw science. Some equation where space reduction, not just space. Can it be cooked? Kind of cool. Quarks. Bosons? We're not getting into quarks, alright? Nah, I'm not doing that. Raw science.
I have isolated the source of the
Where's
particle
Wendell?
irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Virgil, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome.
Yes.
And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Okay.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No,
No,
what?
no, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Okay. I've got nothing to scan. Interesting. So from the sounds of it, we're not exactly... We don't exactly know what's going on currently. I will take all of this sap. That is fine by me. Thank you very much. Got an infinite water source. Nice! Warning, air contamination critical. Security lockdown in effect. Oh, Black Anthill, security lockdown in effect. So there's 5 labs in total from the sounds of that then, including this one. Embiggen test 45. I'm not going to read all this out, but if you guys want to read it, by all means, there's all the info that you need. unauthorized access. Anything else dotted around this place? Doesn't look like it. Moving on.
I could use a hand here.
Hello, Burgle. How you doing?
Let me try to help.
Oh, hang on. Help Burgle. Help Burgle up. Come on.
System rebooted.
There we go. We've got an achievement. Save Burgle after Oak Tree Lab explosion.
Thanks for the helping hand.
So I haven't played since achievements have been implemented.
Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot.
I can see
I
that.
am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Yeah, we'll chat with Burgle. Why not?
You were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device.
Okay, I don't know how much of that I'm going to leave in. Basically, he's just given me a load of spiel about the story and all that lot. He wants me to go to the hedge lab first because that's the observation place for the whole thing. It was used for arachnic webbing, which means we're going to find spiders over there. So great, love that one. And yeah, I need to place my hand on that scanner over there. And then I can get access to the ASL, like, computer network.
Scientific breakthrough.
So we'll do that now. And at least then we can access all the other places in the base. Retrieve a super chip for Burgle. Oh yeah, there's two types of chip as well. Super ones, which are gold, or other ones that I don't actually know what colour they are. If we bring them back to him, he'll regain memory and all that lot, and be able to help us. I am going to loot absolutely everything that I can in this place. Burgle, can you stop taking your memory chips out, mate? Oh, here we go. So we can do quests from here as well. Said I had 3 available. What are they? I don't actually know what they are. Daily quest unlocks after 20 completed apprentice quest. Okay, it said 3 available, but alright. And in here we can buy stuff. Smithing station. Workstation used to upgrade weapons using various materials. Brittle whetstone. Brittle material used to upgrade weapons. Brittle plating. Brittle upgrade armors. Okie dokie. Or cooking 101. Cookery. Combine ingredients to cook various meals. Nachos. Hot and gooey nat meat. Oh, nachos. Nat meat, gristle top crunchy chips, satisfying enough to be considered a meal. Okay, or mite loaf, mysterious chewy lump, topped with a fuzzy glaze, satisfying enough to be considered a meal. Okay. Multi-story bases. Half of a solid floor can be used as half a ceiling. Grass floor, solid floor can be used as a ceiling. Triangle floor, sprig railing, acorn railing, grass stairs, acorn. Yeah, right, it gives a load of stuff for stuff. Pebble foundation, so just pebble stuff. Fortified bases. Load of random stuff. Torch upgrade. Torch that's been improved by parascience. Will light your way for a very long time. Okay. Meat shield. Burgle deciphers secret meat knowledge from the chips and gives you the old razzle dazzle with his clamp and spatula combo. Tenderizing works you out on a molecular level and unlocks a new mutation that increases max health. Okay. Science 13 spirit. Okay. Banner science. Alright, cool. Okay, so we can buy this stuff. We can actually buy all this, to be fair. Might be worth... We'll buy that. Purchase your first upgrade from an ASL station, okay? Asset manager key card. Okay. So it wants me to get gold chip. There's the super tech chip. Okay, so it wants me down there, basically. That is fair enough, I suppose. We should actually be able to get in here now. Don't know what's going to be in here, but we'll figure it out. I'm guessing it's backup power. And a lab module.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress.
Don't know what we're looking
The lab
for.
network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second
come back out
lab is
for that.
nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
Okay. Right. What's this?
Virgo transcription unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Virgo, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Virgo. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Okay.
It is nice to see a friendly face around here.
Is there anything else?
How can I help you today?
No.
Have an exponential.
Okay.
Have to keep things.
Right, on that note, I'm going to leave this first episode here. So, I hope you enjoyed us being back on the channel, and I don't know where this is going to go from here. I honestly could not tell you. Your guess is as good as mine. So, yeah, with all that being said, I suppose enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, everyone, and look forward to whatever games we want to play. If you do want to suggest games as well, then comments below. You guys know what to do. I will take game suggestions on board. I've got so many games that I want to play, but any suggestions are welcome. So anyway, that's all from me, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you all of you next time, and bye.